anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
That's right, I'm ready, bitch.
Yeah, you ready, bitch?
And I hope all you fucking bitches are ready. I hope all you fucking squealers and little rascals are ready to go hog wild, baby.
DP Nation, rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. It's time to go hog wild.
It's DP.
It's
Sundays
DP.
at 6.
Sundays at 6.
This is episode 41, and we're ready to go hog wild today. We got a great guest. We got Dru Montana coming in.
Drew Montana.
A little bit later.
Philly comic.
Hilarious Philly comic, host of Durag and the Deertag.
Durag the Deertag, and also co-host of If I Was Carly.
That's right, and If I Was Carly. We'll get to all that.
We'll get to all that.
He's hog wild. But first, we'll start off the show with, Dee, how the hell are you doing?
I'm doing pretty
I feel like I haven't seen you in fucking forever.
I know, right? It's been it's been.
That used to be the case. We would catch up every week, and now we see each other all the time. But I still want to pretend that I don't see you.
Hey,
so the show.
There's a lot of lost time to make up for, and I feel like we're doing that steadily.
Yeah.
Every Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Every second spent away from you feels like an eternity.
You're seeing a relationship being made whole every Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
I'm doing good. I had Lisa practice the other day. We're getting ready to release our single.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
We know that's on the horizon.
Yeah, the EP is still in the works, but we got a little single coming your way in a couple weeks.
This is a EP from DP.
This is an EP from DP.
From the show DP. It's not for me.
The
I didn't contribute at all, really. Even a little bit.
Listen to the single. Paige dropped some hot bars on it.
Yeah.
He also contributed by playing the mouth harp.
Yeah. I play the skin flute pretty well.
Hey! Check out this EP. Paige is shredding on the skin flute. Now, would you say you're more of a tenor skin flute or a baritone skin flute player?
Yeah, so you're asking bear or twink? Which do I prefer?
Dude, just so... Well, we can go with that too. Bear or
Yeah,
twink.
a little bit.
Live for it.
Oh. Well, yeah, baritone. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, just so.
What do you prefer, bear or twink?
Bear or twink?
Yeah.
If I'm
How about bear claw or twinkie?
if I need something a little hearty, I'm gonna go for the bear.
Mm-hmm.
But if I need something a little sweet, I'm gonna go for the twink. You know, dinner and dessert.
That's beautiful, yeah.
Here we go.
Dinner and a blow. That's absolutely beautiful.
I'm gonna feast on that cack.
Yeah.
No, I meant like just somebody getting real anal about like a skin flute, ranking it like different instruments. It's like, I play more of the tenor skin flute. It has a higher pitch.
Yeah. But I think what I'm saying is a tenor skin flute would be a twink's penis.
Would it be a 10 out of 10?
A tenor. I don't see a bear having a twink.
No, that's more of a bass skin flute, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Wait, I thought baritone was bass.
No, baritone's right above bass.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I always say I don't know anything about music and people don't believe me. I didn't. I thought baritone and bass were synonyms. I thought that was the same thing.
Hey, do you know there are songs out there?
Songs.
Songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
What type of songs?
Okay, so you do know about music. You filthy fucking liar.
Yeah. We keep getting distracted, folks. I love that we're both like just looking. The producer got Elden Ring.
The producer got Elden Ring a few days ago and is currently tearing ass at it right now.
Yeah, she's going hog wild.
She's going
in her own right.
wild. She's currently in a butchery. It looks like.
And we're not gonna
hogs are hanging up.
We're not going to show it because From Software is very anti-streaming, as we all know. That's not true. We're just trying to start gaming beef. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're just
the worst possible.
We tried to show our producer showing. Playing Elden Ring, and they pulled all the footage.
It was denied.
We got 20 copyright strikes.
No Elden Ring on DP.
Yeah, I think they're transphobic.
I think they are. Much like Zuckerberg.
They're trying to shut down the trans sister radio.
Hey, the revolution will not be televised.
That's right.
Of copyright strikes.
It's Revolution Sunday.
It's Revolution Sunday, baby.
And you can't stop the revolution.
Hey.
We all know. Yeah. That is true. You can't stop the revolution.
You can't stop the revolution.
This DP is the revolution
DP.
that podcasting has greatly been needing.
We've changed the game. There's only one pod to save America, and it's DP Sundays at 6.
That's right. So, yeah, we established that year one, done and gone with, right?
It's gone. It's done.
Gone and done with.
We wiped the slate clean. This is year 2.
So, we're currently in year 2, but we don't want to fucking forget about our predecessors.
No, you can't.
Our ancestors, the hogs that fucking made us who we are.
Remember the rascals who squealed before you. Is what we're saying.
That's right. So we figured it's March Madness, baby.
Yeah.
It's fucking March Madness.
I'm going fucking crazy right now.
What does March Madness mean to you? Neither of us, we established on the Landon Turner episode, neither of us know shit about sports.
We know nothing.
But can you kind of run me through what March Madness historically has meant to you?
To me, March Madness...
In your life.
Historically, March Madness has been a time when it's March, and I'm feeling a little sick in the head.
Yeah, you're feeling a little twisted, you're feeling a little fucked up, you're feeling a little... hog wild. You're not a man, you're not a woman, you're a fucking animal.
It's the hog wild month of the year!
March Madness is all about being fucked up, insane in the head, and going hog wild. So what we are introducing is the Hog Cup.
The Hog Cup, baby. Paige, tell us about this Hog Cup.
Well, basically, we went through the catalogs. We went through DP year one, the whole year full of hog wild moments and stories.
There were 18 total. 18.
Full of fireballs and NFL stars and fucking cocaine and drugs and fucking hog wild activities.
We really went hog wild in year one, and we have a full YouTube channel to prove it.
We went through with a fine tooth and comb, and we boiled it down to the 16 best hog wild stories.
You could say this March we went a little mad with bracketing.
We're dude, they in the bullshit basketball March Madness, they have to boil it down to the Sweet 16.
Hey, nothing but respect.
We're not gonna play with you. We respect you, the squealers. We're gonna give you the Sweet 16 right off the bat.
We've got the Sweet 16 lined up in our very own Hog Cup year one bracket.
That's right. So we're gonna do a bracket, and basically, we're gonna get you to vote for who you believe to be the most hog wild.
I can get you the bracket if you want.
Oh yeah,
I can pop the bracket on.
Our producer is gonna pop the bracket on.
even better. You don't have to fucking check Twitter to look at the bracket. We're gonna pull it right up. We're gonna show you what this bracket looks like.
We're gonna give you a little heads up of what to expect.
It's blocking both of your faces. I can make it small.
That's okay. I want to see what it looks like on my phone.
This March really is mad, because I'm steaming.
And basically, the way this is gonna work is, these competitors may or may not have known it when they were telling their Hog Wild story, but they were vying for the Hog Cup.
They had no idea this was going to happen.
Oh yeah, you can see the bracket here. Look at it floating
Oh,
around.
that whole bracket, it looks so good!
I took it off because it took up too much
Hog
space.
Cup 1.
That's alright, it flashed. You saw the bracket.
You saw the bracket.
We're seeing it now.
It's like a post-hypnotic suggestion. It's just there and then it disappears.
But I mean, I can pull up the bracket for our purposes, Dee, because we can take a look at it.
We're gonna run down some of the fucking lineups we have here.
I'm saying these Hog Wild stories are fucking crazy. If you missed some of them, this is the reason to go back to them.
Here on DP, we love a good hog fight, and we have pitted 16 of the most ferocious squealers against each other. These hogs are going head to head over the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Paige, let's go down that bracket a little bit.
And the other thing I'll note is there can only be one.
There can only be one.
There can only be one Hog Cup winner. Until next year, you have to wait another 365 days, a full calendar year, to get your chance at being the most Hog Wild.
Yeah, the race is on.
That's right.
I want these squealers to get mad this March and fucking tell us who they thought was the most hog wild of DP year 1.
That's right. So, the first ballot right off the bat, we got Jack Giroux, Sophia Belletti.
Oh!
It's Bel Rocho imploding.
Creating a little dissent among the ranks.
That's
so
right.
To speak.
Yeah. Yeah, that is exactly right.
Yeah.
A little trouble in paradise.
Mm-hmm. What could possibly happen? Sophia, Jack, we love you, but when it's Hog Cup time, it's blood for blood.
We got Winston Hodges and Mac Romanowski.
Oh, I just finished editing those two breakout clips.
Yeah, they're both Hog Wild stories. Now this is a matchup that basically is taking place because they were on the same episode. That's why they are in the bracket against each other.
It was a little twofer.
Yeah,
we had a two for Monday.
Behind the scenes, Mac does enjoy doing a Winston impression.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
Maybe that can stoke the flames a little bit.
Oh shit, Mac! If you would love to give us a Winston impression, maybe talk a little trash.
We're maybe gonna have a little bit of trash talk from some of the competitors.
Things may get heated.
We'll see
Things
what
may
can
get
be
heated.
arranged.
I may put a few death threats out there just to be safe.
D might pad the numbers a little bit.
You know me, I might try to, stir the pot a little too hard.
Now we have here the next one we have is an absolute blood feud. We got Brandon Beswick and Nick Piccinino.
Oh! Brandon Beswick and Nick. That fucking feud has been going on almost since the beginning, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
We all know
it's a feud that we don't take part in.
We all know that Nick has been a little fiscally irresponsible with Brandon's money and didn't really do so well investing in a certain NFT set. And what'll happen? This may be a place where they air their grievances until the air just becomes poisonous.
What I'm saying, DP's official stance is that we don't take a side.
We do not take it.
We have Brandon, that's their personal business. This is about who is the most hog wild.
We are the Switzerland of the Nick Piccinino Brandon Beswick conflict.
And we hope that you, the squealers, can vote objectively and not vote maybe Brandon because you think Nick owes him money or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe you should think with your head and choose facts over feelings.
Objective. Who's the most hog wild?
Who is the most hog wild?
That's what we're looking for here.
That's all we're saying.
We got Gabe Popescu, Brian Fontaine.
Oh, two very good episodes.
Two young bucks.
Two young bucks in
going against each other. Yeah, that's right.
Hell yeah. If I remember, Gabe gave us a little song at the end of his too.
There is a song.
He's a music
again, we're going for most hog wild. Don't factor that song.
Don't let your biases for music over noise play into this. Think about how hog wild each of these stories was.
We liked the song.
We liked it.
I hate being sober. Very fun.
Oh, that's your life mantra right there.
It's not. That's why I had him play it. I thought it was fun. But don't worry about that song.
Don't factor it in.
Now how about this? This one's fun. We got Samantha Paget,
Oh,
producer of the show.
Producer of the show. Very
And-
funny comedian. Music producer as well.
That's right. Ken Edwards.
Oh! Going up against the Kenfluencer.
How about that?
All right. That's going to be a hog off.
This
for
one,
sure.
I mean, we're talking March Madness. That's another thing that makes the DP March Madness superior to any NBA bullshit.
There's actual blood drawn. The
I'm
blood
saying
is intentional.
we allow trans competitors.
We do allow trans competitors. It is a co-ed sports league.
We actually we don't know or care to comment on whether it gives anyone any type of advantage. We actually hope it does.
We don't care. We don't care
We
what's
love-
between your legs as long as you go for the jugular.
At DP, we love juicing.
We encourage it.
We encourage steroids or you know, putting a little knife up your sleeve, whatever you need to do to get a competitive edge.
Yeah, packing a little C4 between your belt.
DP's in support of it.
Hey, if you, and I know some of you are saying, oh, well, that's not fair, it's unsportsmanlike, you really shouldn't make so many death threats, Deandra. Well, I'm just going to say, think about it this way. You can fight fair, or you can win. Now, would you rather win, or be smug and a loser?
The record books aren't gonna say anything about used a foreign object. It's
Exactly.
just win, loss.
It's just going to be the outcome.
Yeah.
The journey is the
All the
destination.
record book is gonna say is win.
It's going to say W.
We like our competition with a little Latino heat.
We
want to
do.
see a little lying, a little cheating, a little stealing.
Hey!
We want to see you go hog wild. So yeah, I don't know. Do we have any unbiased D? You know, we're talking about the matchups here.
Mhm.
Let's say like just a random one, like Samantha Patrick and Edwards. Could you give us an unbiased? Who do you think's more hog wild?
Well,
who do you think's gonna win that one?
I have nothing in this stake that would sway me one way or the other. So
Yeah.
I think I can fully, impartially, and objectively say it's Samantha Paget.
Very good pick. Very good pick. And a hog wild story.
And a hog wild story.
I'm hog wild.
Speaking of.
Oh, who's next on the bracket?
Speaking of.
Is it someone I know?
A rematch.
Oh.
And speaking of being unbiased. Speaking of DP being unbiased, we do have Jake Snyder versus Dee Williams.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I had a hog wild story.
Hey, you guys clamored for it. You wanted Dee to go hog wild.
And I
so
did.
she went hog wild, and that does make her an official competitor.
You wept, you cried, you pleaded, you say, I might make a death threat on you. And I conceded and went hog wild.
She started as one of the Sweet 16 just like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm in the running, and I'm gonna say, I won't be fighting fair.
Now we have two friends pitted against each other in warfare.
Brothers in arms.
Noah Clark and Chris Mike Magic.
Oh, that's right.
The Magic Man
He's a magic man, mama.
versus the Beast of the East.
The
Noah Clark.
Bachelor Supreme, no more. A
Yeah.
married man.
That's right.
He spent his last night as a single boy on our podcast.
That's right. And then Alex Castaigne, Davey Bow.
Oh!
And that wraps up the Sweet 16.
That wraps it up. Check out the bracket. It's going to be all over social media. And
No, I mean, here's the thing. We're saying D being in it unbiased. Folks, we want it to be unbiased. You need to vote.
You need to vote.
Because if it's just D getting votes, hey, we'll have the whole cup right on our mantle.
Yeah,
That's no problem.
if I get all the votes, if I don't get all the votes, it'll be on my mantle. But
it's not going to be a great look for us.
It's not going to be a great look, but we're going to do it anyway.
If we hotshot the championship, right to you.
We play by those Eddie Guevara rules: lying, cheating, stealing.
That's right. But I mean, what I'll ask you we'll do a little commentary
Okay,
here.
a little unbiased, completely fair.
We've seen the stories. Some of them are crazy. Some of them drugs. Some of them alcohol.
Mhm.
Some of them fucking just wild situations.
Mm-hmm. Some of them wild decisions on a spur of the moment.
I'm asking you. We're doing a little coverage here. Who's your favorite? Who do you like?
My favorite? Well, I am completely unbiased. I'm gonna weigh in all facts, complete objectivity, and I'm gonna say, Samantha Paget.
Wow. You're saying objectively the most hog wild story.
Objectively, the most hog wild story.
Interesting. I
have no stake in this game whatsoever. I'm speaking completely unbiased.
I'm gonna go ahead and go unbiased.
Okay.
Completely unbiased.
Completely
once
unbiased.
again. I'm not in it. You know.
Yeah.
I
That is true. You're outside the competition.
I've yet to. I've stoked the flames a little bit with other guests, but I've yet to tell a full on hog wild story.
That's true. You're keeping your cards close to the chest.
We'll save that for 1 million subscribers.
Who would you get in a hog fight if you had to hog fight with someone?
Now that's...
Because that's how I got into it. I was
That is-
hog fighting with Jake.
That's right, Jake called you out, and you were having none of it.
I was having none of it, and so I took him on. Head first, my tusks were bristling with the blood of my enemy. Eyes filled with a fire.
Yeah, that's right.
So who would you go up against?
Probably Alex.
A little ACPC.
ACPC hog fight.
Yeah, brother against brother.
But I mean, really, I feel like in order to stay objective,
You have to stay out of it.
I kind of can't be a competitor.
All right. Or you could juice and you could win. Paige, do you want to fight fair?
Yeah.
Or do you want to win? That's my question to you.
I would like to win.
You would like to win.
Having that hog cup on the mantle, I mean, this is gonna be the greatest trophy you've
It's
ever
a
seen.
gorgeous cup. We ordered it today. Paige ordered it today.
We did actually order the cup today.
We ordered a physical trophy for this.
But I mean, it's not a laughing matter. This is the hog cup.
It's better than the Tonys.
Custom-
It's better than the Emmys.
This is a custom-made trophy, 24 karat gold.
24 karat solid bold gold.
It's solid gold. It's engraved for whoever is gonna win, and
Year one champion. A little memento.
yeah, it's not a little memento. It's a cup, baby.
It's a
That's
cup.
what I'm saying. This is the most prestigious trophy that can be won.
And much like the other major awards, if you try to sell it, there will be penalties.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What are the penalties if you sell it? 'Cause people do that shit.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's
You know,
like a cash. There's like usually a cash like prize that comes with them too. And I feel like, and don't quote me on this, I feel like if you sell your award for some of these, you also have to forfeit the cash that you got.
Really?
Maybe.
For like what? So what'd you hear that about?
I lie a lot on this show, so please
No,
do not take that as truth.
It's fun to lie. It makes the show better.
It does. Lying.
If you
Jesus.
if we just make shit up, we could have unlimited hog wild stories.
If you sell any of your major awards, your Tonys, your Oscars, etc., the IRS will come to your house with a loaded pistol, stick it in your mouth, and say, "Undo what you did."
Wait, do you know which one you heard that about though? Because that's crazy.
I feel like-
They like make sure you keep the trophy.
That may have actually been about the Olympic gold medals.
People have sold those though.
People have sold those, and you haven't heard from those people again, have
Did
you?
you ever see Paul Bearer? Remember Paul Bearer?
I heard of WWE fame.
WWF fame.
Ah.
The Undertaker's manager.
Oh yeah.
His family sold his Hall of Fame ring on Pawn Stars. Which is pretty funny.
Dude, that is hilarious.
It's really sad.
Yeah, I love the like B tier celebrities.
That does make me sad.
That is
His family's
heartbreaking.
just like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We're taking this shit to Pawn Stars.
That honestly, that's like a certain South Park episode.
Sell Paul. Yeah, true. Sell Paul Bearer out for $6,000.
For $6,000. Really? They got $6,000 for it?
I don't know how much they got.
Mm.
I mean, they might have. A WWE Hall of Fame ring? That's pretty hard to get.
That is pretty hard to get. But what I'm saying
you can only
is,
get it if you're inducted in.
is there anything else you get with it though? Like,
No,
do you get like a stipend? Do you get like
I think you just get a ring.
you get to suck Vince McMahon's dick personally for 24 hours?
No, I think they suck your dick.
It's
It's the one day in your career where it's like we're all just gonna talk about how great you are.
You're saying it's the
We're gonna
one
suck your
day.
dick.
It's the one day of your career where instead of you blowing Vince McMahon and sticking a little finger up his butt,
Right.
he gets down on his knees and say, "Please give it to me, son."
Yeah, I think that's the one day you get to fuck Vince.
when you get your WWE Hall of Fame ring.
The fuck my ass club.
Well,
The
you've
Kiss
done a lot
My
of
ass club.
You've done a lot of good work for this company, and now it's time for me to do what you've done for you.
I want you to join the fuck my ass club. Yeah. Well, so yeah, I like that concept. I guess WWE doesn't have a pen. Well, no, the penalty for the trophy.
Ah, I see. You just get a.
I'm fascinated by that. What would our penalty be if you win a hog cup because we the experts on Hog Wild.
The certified experts, I should add.
So DP,
Medically certified.
if you win the Hog Cup and DP gives you the Hog Cup, that's us giving you for the year. You were the most Hog Wild.
Sweat, blood, and tears.
That's an expert's fucking seal of approval. You were the most Hog Wild.
You are certifiably Hog Wild.
And you're gonna sell that like Judas?
You're gonna fucking get your 30 pieces of silver and then walk into a grove and hang yourself? Well, you better if you're parting with the Hog Cup, baby.
So clearly there needs to be a punishment.
There clearly should be.
if someone does get rid of it,
I feel like the punishment should be whoever sells their cup has to take on all of the contenders for the Hog Cup for that year in a fucking mud wrestling event. No holds barred.
I do like that. Mud wrestling.
No disqualifications.
Okay, I like it, but it seems like...
Seems a little too lenient.
Nah, it seems like running the gauntlet. You're still giving them a chance to fight back. This is about penance.
We could just stick them on a platter and shove an apple in their mouths.
I was thinking, yeah, that's not bad.
Roast them like the little piggy they are.
I like the mud wrestling, but how about they're handcuffed?
Oh!
You have to be handcuffed and mud wrestle all of the other competitors.
I think you should also wear a sow's ears and have a little curly tail as well.
Yeah, we get to dress you up like a little piggy.
The only words you can say are.
Yeah, that would be great.
You're gonna squeal like the hog you are.
Squeal like the little piggy that
you are.
Hell yeah.
That would be cool.
Hey, you know what I just thought?
What's that?
It's March Madness to me, but to the Joker, it's just another month of the year.
To the Joker, this is just March. This is just normal March.
To the Joker, this is just another day in the life.
Now, speaking of the Joker...
Oh! Do I spell something being spoiled?
I don't... We don't have to get into spoilers.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I already spoiled it for you.
Yeah, but
we already talked off cam.
You know me in my hot take position. I don't care about spoilers. They do nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They do nothing for me. They do
absolutely nothing. I don't really have anything to say. I just wanted to say the new Batman is cool. Go see it, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Paige endorses the new Batman.
I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
What was the top thing you liked about it?
The action was really good.
Okay.
I gotta say, I was very daunted by the 3-hour runtime.
That's what I've heard.
It's not much wasted time. I really think it was warranted. I think that movie needed to be 3 hours. I'll be honest.
What did you think about Nirvana's "Something in the Way" being used multiple times in the movie?
I loved it. I loved that this was a more emo Batman. Like, the way they used it, he was, like, journaling. And it was playing Something in the Way. It's like, okay.
It's nice we finally see our first gay Batman take the silver screen.
Dude, yeah. I've been stalking these streets for years.
Something in the Way.
Everyone fears me.
More like sucking because I'm gay.
Yeah, no. I thought it was cool. I thought Riddler was cool.
See, I feel like Riddler should be used more.
Yeah.
In current movies. You said they did like an incel take on him.
Yeah, it was like no spoilers, of course, but
No
a little
spoilers.
incel. He was using like definitely like underground social medias, like stuff that's like it looked like Twitter, but it's like not Twitter. It's like some fucking like 4chan.
He was on a Parler.
Yeah, exactly. He was like using Parler because they were like they took his like original like account down that had like 20,000 followers, and then he had like a new one that was like he had like 500 followers, but all the followers were commenting like, "I'm bringing my rifle," like I'm bringing all this ammo, like. He had 500 like militant people following him.
Wait! Riddler was an influencer in the new Batman movie?
He wasn't an influencer. I'm saying he was like an underground like QAnon guy.
Okay, so he was an outfluencer.
Q.
He was the QAnon shaman.
I mean, he was like kind of the leader, dude.
I see.
He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was in charge of the revolution.
I see.
The revolution.
Was the revolution televised?
It was. They did televise it actually.
Was it on a Sunday?
Hold on, I think we might have our guest coming.
Oh, our guest.
Yo, dude.
Yo, Paige.
You outside?
I'm here. I'm ready to get fucking hog wild.
Oh shit! You heard the man.
Hell
He's
yeah,
gonna
dude.
get fucking hog wild.
Samantha's letting you in, I think.
Hey! The door swings open. Who will it be? Who will it fucking be?
Now we gotta shift around here.
We gotta shift it. Okay.
I love that we have this little.
We got a little. We got a fucking shift. Get a little comfy.
That's right.
Comfy cozy. For the man of the hour.
What's up,
Yo!
dude?
What up, dude? I'll take shoes off, dude. I'll fucking
Oh, yeah,
respect the
please.
rules.
It's a dojo in here, dude.
Shoes off in the dojo.
I think we gotta do this one couch, which sucks.
Yeah, we have a tiny. Yo, we got a small
Come
frame.
on.
Yeah, you know, two guys.
We're
one couch.
still figuring this thing out. We do it fucking casting couch style.
You think I don't want to get cozy, dude?
Yeah, I'm sorry for assuming that you wouldn't want to get right in here.
Oh, this is sick.
Here he is, folks. We teased it. This is Drew Montana, host of Durag at the Deertag, baby.
Sorry,
This is
dude.
Durag Montana.
I did almost say that.
Dude, I almost brought you guys do-rags.
Oh,
Not for-
shit!
I
Honorary
fucked up. I
Durag!
fucked up, dude.
That would have been the thumbnail.
Can I roll weed in this house?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
That's
You're,
right.
you're encouraged.
For,
Go
for,
ahead.
for YouTube, we say we're smoking CBD.
This
but-
is THBDC, dude. This is all the things in one.
THBVC, yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
dude.
Oh my
Just
god.
just a backwoods rolled around the big black cock.
That sounds like Hollywood's version of like BBC News, like the gay, woke actual news. Yeah, this is what the rest of them are.
White woman gets destroyed on a couch. News 11.
That'd be great. I do think they should just put porn on TV. I think like
Do you think they should run it like a news cycle though?
no one watches cable anyway. I think cable should just be the Wild West, just fucking porn murder.
I agree, dude. But they're losing numbers, so why wouldn't like if Nickelodeon had violent murders on it, they'd be like, kids would be like, it's something for everybody now. Following Henry Danger, we got fucking live sword swallowing going wrong.
The execution of Patrick.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Live stream from Bikini Bottom.
They need to work with the people who make the Pornhub ads of like SpongeBob
true.
and Patrick getting fucked. They need to contact them and be like, let's do some work on the season 28's coming out and we got some ideas. Patrick hasn't done anal yet.
Yeah, have you seen the SpongeBob porn parody?
Which one, dude?
Oh, there's more? I didn't know there was more than one. The one I saw was like a guy in like a big SpongeBob suit.
Holy shit!
Like,
I haven't
it's
seen this one.
his face is painted yellow and it's like a box suit. Like his
Nice.
arms are like hanging out.
Nice.
And like he fucks Sandy, which is just like a girl who's like, oh, like I guess she had fur on. I don't remember.
Does she at least have like a space helmet on?
She has a helmet on and she
Okay.
just takes it off. But then like but he has this big box suit on and his dick is just sticking out of the like it doesn't even look like a dick really. 'Cause
Did
it's
you
like,
happen to see SpongeBob Square Nuts?
That's what I saw.
Alright.
Wait, so is the porn underwater?
It's supposedly.
Okay.
underwater. It's not.
I was gonna say, if not, then Sandy's just doing this all. She doesn't even need the helmet. Like, take that thing off, baby.
She's in
Fucking-
SpongeBob's house.
Let me see you without your helmet on.
I'll get you the oxygen tank after you suck my dick.
Also, I'll just have you know, when I was Googling that, some results were taken down by DMCAs. So some lawyer at Nickelodeon had to sue the porn parody people.
We called it Sponge Knob. It's not the same property.
It's not the same at all. No, it's the Square Nuts that are an issue.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
copyrighted under Nickelodeon.
Sam, what's going on here? Is this Elden Ring?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about this game, dude.
She's just playing Elden Ring.
Ell yeah. My bad, was I not supposed to expose?
Oh
No,
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 yeah.
just 180-degree roll. Everything behind the camera doesn't exist.
Hell yeah.
She's working smart, not hard.
It's already been mentioned because when we started, I was like, it won't distract us. And then for the first like 10 minutes,
I'm
we were
like, yo, she's falling. Yeah. Dude, I'm easily distracted though.
Yeah,
It's,
me too.
yeah, anything could happen.
Yeah, it's not good. I fucking feel like I would be a lot more productive if I just like was chemically castrated, and just on Ritalin, just like never thinking about titties.
Dude, I
never
think-
being like I should go see Batman.
Yo, I'm going to see Batman tonight.
Yo!
It's dope,
Is
dude.
it 8:30 tonight, dog? I'm
Fuck
excited.
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Dark
I
Knight
think
for
you'll
the Dark
like
Knight.
Yeah. Dude, I think here's the problem with getting distracted is my peripherals are too good. My peripherals are fucking, like if they had a Madden rating, those would be a 100. Dude. My peripherals, I see everything. Like I'll be walking by a table and I'm like, that's not a fucking ant. It is an ant, dude. It's crazy. They're always there.
Yeah, you can call it ADHD. I call it a warrior's instinct.
Yeah. I'm like Superman of seeing bugs on dark surfaces.
There's nothing I won't see.
While you were playing outside, I studied the blade.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
How was y'all's weekend, dude?
It was good. I didn't really do much other than see Batman.
Nice.
Tonight we're watching the wrestling pay-per-view. That's what we're doing.
AEW?
AEW.
Yeah,
Okay.
all
Yeah.
elite.
Okay.
It's Revolution night. But yeah, I didn't really do that much other than that.
Yeah, I didn't really do much either. I mean, I mostly just hung out here and then went to band practice the other day.
Yeah,
Nice.
that rules. You went skiing? Is
Hell
that right?
yeah, dude.
Oh
I was
shit!
skiing.
They're fucking gnarly. Fucking.
I don't think I've ever really been skiing.
No, same.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't think you've been skiing. You know if you've skied. This ain't no sledding in the park, baby. This is ripping pow.
Like, are you good at it?
I actually am, and it's like a weird flex because none of my friends down here give a fuck, but like all my friends in New York ski, so it's like the cool thing to do. I grew up skiing, and then I hadn't been in like 10 years until last weekend, and I went and I was like, oh, I'm still fucking nasty at this, dude. And I was like, I gotta come back, and I went back this weekend, and I tried a 360, because I said in somebody's Facebook comments, somebody like tagged me in some skiing shit, and they were like, "Oh, Drew skis," and I was like, "Yeah, I did a 360," and then I was like, "I didn't do that," but I was like, "Let me fucking try one this week," and I did probably like a 110. It was more than a 90, but it wasn't a 180.
110.
Yeah, I did probably maybe like a 115, but it was pretty dope.
It's like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It just shows you the number of angles that you
Yeah.
use before you just went
No,
out.
if it was Tony Hawk, I would have fallen on the side and it would have said wasted or whatever. So,
When's the last time you were able to do a 360?
high school. So
Okay.
Like 2012.
Oh, damn, you have been skiing for a while.
So yeah, no, I grew up skiing. I was pretty good for a while.
What got
Not
you
to
into
brag, dude. Growing up in New York, like,
We're gonna interview him as a skier.
dude, there's nothing.
Let's
What
start
was
it
it like when you learned your craft?
Honestly, there's nothing to do up there. It's so fucking cold. Like if you grow up, especially in the winter, the winters suck. Even the summers suck. Like in the summers, you're either fucking working on a farm or just scamming credit cards. That's all there is to do in upstate New York. You just either pull tit at 4 in the morning or you find people with valid ID and social, and that's your whole fucking life schedule. So, and then outside of that, you ski.
Yeah, that rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rocks. Sounds like a good time.
That
Yeah,
sounds
it's
that
fun.
sounds like a good time. Whiling away the winter nights.
It's funny, some people don't get that with New York. Like, they hear New York and they're like, "Oh, you're from New York." It's like, no, I'm from fucking Rochester.
Yeah, it's weird because everyone I tell I'm from New York to, they're like, "What borough?" I'm like, "Fucking they couldn't see me on their best day, dude."
Lake Erie.
Yeah, I'm from the igloos, baby.
Now, have you ever done snowboarding?
It's so much harder.
Okay,
It's I've tried it, but like I grew up skiing, so it's easier.
I gotcha.
My friend went snowboarding with me this weekend, and he was talking all this shit about how he loves snowboarding, and I was like, nice. And it was only his 4th time going. We found out, so he was horrible, but it was pretty funny. He like at one point, it's one of those things where like you might have had to be there, but it was the funniest thing I ever saw. He like tried to slow down and slid out and then landed on his butt, but tried to jump right back up to get back on his board and just like belly flop.
He tried to play it off.
It was so cool.
Yo, hell yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we've never really been skiing. I know our parents used to ski, but like...
You guys aren't snow people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
kind of surprised. We did come from like an area where it was like kind of a big thing. Like we come from like mountains, like just the middle of Virginia.
We come
Okay.
from mountains.
We come from.
We was mountains.
Yeah. But yeah.
And one day we will return to mountains.
Just fucking hillbilly hotels.
It's like the phoenix of people from Virginia. You die and become a mountain, and then the mountain is reborn.
That's the cycle.
You just push
In
off
the Appalachian.
I will be an Appalachian and fucking the hill one day. That's what's it called when you don't go to heaven or hell?
Oh, purgatory?
Yeah, that's Virginia purgatory. You just become a hill in the Appalachian Mountains. Like, I don't even have trails on me. What the
Living in the hills is purgatory enough, too.
Wait, people ski down there?
Yeah. Only in the
like,
winter. though.
like
That
winter
makes
breeze.
sense. They do it only in the winter.
They only do it when it's properly cold. No, there's a couple resorts down where we lived because like we were out in the middle of nowhere.
Sick.
And, like there were 2 resorts that you could go to.
Yeah, it's like mountain town, yeah.
Yeah, one was in one direction, and then the other was in the complete opposite direction.
Is it called Mountain Town?
The big one is Wintergreen, and then there's Massanutten.
Yeah.
Massa
Massa Nuts.
Christ.
Yeah.
Wonder what that guy was into. Fucking Massa chillin'. Massa don't do shit
Yeah.
on Sundays.
Well, Massanutten is just old timey for bukkake.
Massanutten.
Massanutten.
Yeah.
No, that's what the slaves would say on the plantation.
Massa not a little perv.
Well, I'm glad when she mentioned snowboarding, you didn't have like a hard stance again. Everyone I knew that was like a skier was like, I don't fucking snowboard, and vice versa. Snowboarders were like, that's fucking gay. I don't ski.
Yeah, I guess that's a thing some places. My friend was asking me, he's like, are your friends gonna make fun of me for snowboarding? I was like, they're probably gonna think you're cool. Like,
It seems awesome, snowboarding. Yeah.
No, it's so cool. I wish I could do it.
Yeah, it's skateboarding on ice, dude.
Skateboarding sucks.
Skateboarding sucks. That's a hot take.
It sucks, dude. Hot take of the week. Skateboarding stinks.
I always wanted to be able to do it. I couldn't. I
I
was
think
like,
that's why I don't like it. I'm not good at it.
You know, that's fair. That's
if
fair.
you're able to do it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's nothing cooler than the people that could do it.
Yeah.
But to me, dog shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember we had a fucking Bart Simpson skateboard
Yeah.
in our garage that just stayed there because none of us used it.
Dude, because I was like obsessed with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah.
And then I got one for Christmas and I fell off like once. And I was like, I don't like skateboarding
Yeah, dude.
anymore.
That's how most like cool things are. Like I remember we built a rope swing. And I fell like the 3rd time I ever did it, and I was like, never again am I getting on. And it took me so long to like build this fucking thing. Dude, did y'all ever have a tree fort?
No.
We had one at the old house.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we did.
I kind of
It
forgot
was
about
the
that.
jankiest tree fort.
I had the best tree fort ever, dude.
Yeah, you had a
Yeah.
pimped out tree
Yeah,
fort.
and then my fucking neighbor actually, no joke, he spray painted a swastika in it. And that's when I was in like 7th grade, and I fucking hated him for it. It wasn't even funny to me at the time, cause like now it would be funny.
Yeah, you
but, like,
ruined your tree fort.
yeah, all I knew about swastikas back then is like bad in the history books. It was bad. And I was like, this isn't what I represent in my place of comfort, my tree fort, dude.
You didn't walk out there and you were like, oh, the Hindu symbol of prosperity. This tree fort's blessed, baby.
Yeah, I told my dad, and he didn't find it as upsetting as I did.
What are you gonna do? Kids will be kids.
Was that the same day you found your dad's hood in the closet?
He's like, you sure it was the neighbor? Maybe we're trying to brand ourselves here, Drew.
Upstate New York, anything can happen.
Dude, it is the Confederacy, surprisingly.
I get that. I get
And New York
that.
is? Like upstate
No,
New York?
just upstate New York. It's like a
Interesting.
yeah. It's very like a lot of Confederate flags.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if they were
I
like
would not
just...
have guessed that.
No, it's like upstate New York and then like spots in like the Midwest. I'll take it into that. Like spots in the Midwest and then like the weirdest places you would think for people to have just like Confederate memorabilia.
Yeah. Dude, there's this guy that got I don't know if he got arrested or I think he was getting cited, and then that's for the community.
It's the communal one.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were going clockwise or counterclockwise.
We go. This is clockwise.
The hands are only on 420.
Dude, but he had a bunch of signs that they weren't just like fuck Joe Biden or like let's go Brandon signs. They were like black people are the devil signs. And they were like huge fucking signs in front of his trailer in the middle, and it was thousands of them. Dude, I want to look this guy up.
Holy shit!
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the
You found that on the
craziest.
New York Post?
It was in Syracuse.com.
Syracuse.com.
And people, they were trying to put a petition together, and he was like, "Fuck you guys, this shit ain't going nowhere."
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit.
Dude, my favorite, because, like, we're definitely from, like, that type of area, like Virginia, just
Oh yeah,
Confederate flags
it's all over
everywhere.
the place.
My favorite thing to do is go into thrift stores in those areas, dude. Because, like, you can find... I was in one time, and I was looking through old pictures, and there was a section that it was just, like... It was, like, trains and, like, parks, and then there was a section that just said blacks. And it was just old pictures of black people. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, so I'm trying to find it, and it comes up with an article that just describes upstate New York. After complaint, tiny town Swastika NY decides nothing wrong with town's name. So,
The name of the town is Swastika.
that's the type of place that I come from.
Swastika,
Dude, if you look at the map
Not
of the
swastika.
city, there's like, it's mapped out to look like a fucking swastika.
No, that sounds like a banging movie starring Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Dude, here he is. This guy. This is what makes it funny. It's this old guy in
Oh
like
my
a power
God.
wheelchair.
Dude, yeah,
Wait,
he's in a
turn
fucking...
right
Oh
He's in
my
a
god! Oh my
He's like
god!
BLM on Pulaski Street, like these long paragraphs on signs that don't make. Welcome Proud Boys to Altmar. What is this guy doing?
Holy shit.
Oh
But
my
also, it's
god!
fun. He lives on a dirt road and has a power wheelchair, which is hilarious because
That's-
they've made advancements in wheels. I
Yeah.
guess.
He has a turret installed.
He's like, how many signs can I put up today? Do you think he has like a quota? It's like,
He's got. I mean, there's no way he does it himself though,
Mhm.
right? Maybe it's all a fraud. Sure.
I just can't imagine being like so full of hate. I'm gonna make a sign. You know what I mean? Like that's so much work, dude.
Yeah.
Like I watched a documentary one time, and it was like they were talking to these like anti-Semitic people, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I've got like all these pamphlets I'm making, and I'm gonna put them in baggies and like throw them in like Jewish churches." And it's like that's your whole evening, man. Like, what are you doing?
You got to make multiple store stops before that. You got to get
Yeah.
supplies.
You gotta get a Staples, get
Dude,
them printed out.
To play devil's advocate. But I do. Alright, so I get why people go to sporting games and make signs.
Yeah.
And make big heads and shit like that.
That's true.
And that's for things that they're. I don't do that. So, like, we don't understand it because we're not on that level of passion for something.
Yeah.
But imagine if you're going to the fucking Notre Dame versus whoever game and you make like a big head. That takes a level of passion that's not seen
That's
in the
true.
hate level of so it's like they're at like a 7 for doing something that they enjoy,
They're super
where these people are at like a 45 out of 10 for something that they disgrace absolutely. And they're like, yeah. They're like, everyone will see this. And they just get cars honking by their house all day and pissing them off. It's insanity, but
every
I
day
see
is
where-
game day.
yeah, every day is game day.
Every day's game day. It's March Madness.
Yeah.
There's just Lee Corso putting on a Klan hood outside the house.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, they do like painting their faces too.
They do. There's a lot of overlap. They gotta show which team they're on.
No, I had a few people in my high school, my senior year of high school, were Mike Tyson. And I only went to high school with one black guy, and we had a few Mike Tysons at Halloween. They didn't give a fuck.
God
I'm
damn.
like, this is the popular costume in 2012, really?
That kind of sounds like our high school going to it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We grew up in a pretty like small.
There was no
Pretty
Halloween at
similar.
our high school though.
Yeah, that's true.
It was all Christian.
You guys don't party.
Yeah, they didn't.
Did you go to Catholic school?
We went to like conservative Christian school.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically the same type of shit.
We went to a school that would not have considered Catholics Christians.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
or Dee a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dee, how did they feel about you in this school, Dee? I'm curious.
Let's just say there'd be some surprised faces at my reunion.
Oh, dude, that is like the ultimate prank, bro. It's like 20-year reunion. Y'all remember me? Remember I put you in that headlock in the 8th grade? You said with tits now, it's incredible. The ultimate prank.
You got their asses, dude.
I got him. Yo, when I prank, I play the long game. So,
Yeah, that is commitment.
I've been sitting on this bit for 20 years.
The ultimate Sal Volcano. That's season 40 of Jokers. They're just all women now.
That would be a great, like, Impractical Jokers bit. It's like, loser has to start estrogen. And then they check up with them, like, a year later. It's like, oh, shit, Hugh's got tits now. Guys, can I please get off this shit? No.
They're like, Hugh, remember when you didn't want to say that ridiculous thing in the supermarket? You have tits forever. Remember when you didn't attach enough balloons to the purse? Now you're a lady. That's so much better than all their punishment.
Yeah, you can't turn down the final punishment.
I think it would be even funnier. It's like they get to the end and it's just like, so this whole episode we've been giving you water, right? Guess what's in the water, Q? And he's just like, oh no, my nipples feel so sore.
Yeah, before it started, they predetermined he would lose. He's like, I won all the challenges. They're like, well, we didn't think you would.
Guys, my balls have gotten so much smaller.
Hugh, you were the underdog today, I'll be honest.
Hugh has been voted tonight's big loser.
Ah, no, I get my dick cut off again. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, Q rules. That whole show rules. I don't understand the Joker's hate.
Dude, it's just because it's like not.
I think it's because it's on
like
all the
family
time.
friendly, I guess.
Yeah, it's like
People won't
ridiculousness.
Like that shit.
Ridiculousness. That's a great show. It's just on 24 hours a day.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
who doesn't want to see like a hot chick and Rob Deertag break down videos of people falling off slides? That's the best show ever.
Do you think there's a porn parody or something like Impractical Boners or something like that?
I'm sure there is.
Dude, that's a good idea for a porn parody if there's not.
An Impractical Jokers porn parody.
Same, get the camera set up. Fucking shit just tonight. Batman doesn't start till 8:30. Impractical boner.
What Q doesn't know is that we put a blue chew in his soda. This woman is feral.
Yeah, they like to surprise him with his parents too. They're like, alright, Q's gonna be fucking and his parents are gonna come.
Ma, I told you when the door's closed, don't come in. Oh my god. How did we get into Impractical Jokers? I feel like it was through Comic Book Men.
Yeah, I got into it through like Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Yeah, that's
like,
Or through it being on every channel at all times.
yeah, that's the thing. They're like famous as fuck. I forget how like famous they are.
You
Like,
got into it when you turned from TBS to Fox to True TV, and it was on all of them.
It's the pipeline.
It's the #1 TV show on the TV at the bar that's an open mic at.
Yeah, it literally is.
that is hilarious when they're just playing a comedy over you.
I never get that. Like, you'll go to an open mic and The Office is on in the background. What are we doing?
Yeah, here's jokes written by professionals.
I know Dwight's funnier than all of us. Let me try.
That feels like the world's most passive-aggressive bartender right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely
Tara.
bad.
Shout out to Tara. Tara's the shit.
Yeah. Well, I think we're like almost an hour, so I say we get into the main
let's
event.
get into
baby.
the long while.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Fuck.
We have one
punch
question
out.
that we ask here. Drew, can you think of a time that you went hog wild?
Oh, many a time.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
What are we talking here? Illegal activities?
So it's
Just
really
goofing?
Just goofing.
Illegal activities that you weren't caught for, maybe?
I feel like you're describing a Venn diagram right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
There's so much overlap.
Yeah. No, these are all one event that I have specifically in my head.
yeah. I mean, whatever you're willing to confess, basically. We don't want to get you into
Yeah, no,
any
for
legal
sure.
red tape.
What can you live with being on the internet?
No, I mean, it's been a long time since things have happened.
Yeah, if it's past the statute of limitations.
I stole from a guy who was like actively overdosing one time.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
March Madness.
Let's kick this thing up. No, me and my friends, we thought this guy grew some weed. And because it was this Jamaican guy, pretty racist looking back on it. It was just a Jamaican guy.
Upstate New York, baby.
But he had his like windows were boarded up, so I was like, that's a sign of a guy that sells weed. And then we saw him leave for the store one day, and we were like, all right, we're gonna go in that guy's house and take his weed plants. And then in the time that we went back in my friend's house to get, I don't even know what we got, maybe like a hoodie. But in the we thought that guy had left, and basically he didn't leave. He just like went to his car and then went back in his house. And then we went in his house, and then because the door was unlocked, and we were like, I remember my friend opened it, and I was like, this is gonna be locked, and then it wasn't locked, and I was like, now we're here. And then we went in his house, and there was a big like plate on the kitchen, like on the counter. And it was this white shit, and I was like, that's Coke. That's definitely Coke. We're taking that. And then I didn't know what to do with it at the time. And then we took that, and then we were looking around for weed plants, and we couldn't find them. And then there was this curtain, or like a closet with a sheet over it, and it had lights behind it. And I was like, that's where the weed plants are. And we pulled it back, and the guy was there. He was in there. It was so bright because he was sitting behind like a huge MacBook monitor.
Oh my god!
And he was like nodding out.
Like the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to the junkie behind the curtain.
Dude, he was just nodding out. And then, come to find out, it wasn't Coke on the plate, it was opium.
Oh, Jesus.
And we sold, it ended up being like 5 ounces of opium, and we sold it for $500.
Whoa.
Which, looking back on it, that was worth like a couple $1,000.
We
we were like,
what a great deal.
yeah, we were like $500 is incredible. And yeah. That was pretty hog wild, dude.
That is
Oh my
extremely
God.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember what was on the MacBook monitor?
Oh,
No, I
Now I'm
don't.
curious.
That's a good
I
question.
don't.
He was watching Impractical Boners.
I just
Like
remember
Mom's
being
square nuts.
blown away that this guy, because he was like leaned over, and I thought he was gonna turn around and kill me. And then I looked at him for a second. He was like doing this shit, like the nodding out
Holy shit.
I think Jamaican people are always doing that.
shit.
Paige's hot chicken, that thing.
They're always kind of moving to the beat.
He just said, "Shaggy, it wasn't me on."
Holy fuck.
Wait, so was there any paraphernalia, or did he just like snort?
I don't know.
everything?
I assumed he snorted it.
Okay,
Yeah.
there was no like tied off arm.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know if you can shoot opium.
I
I don't
don't
know
really
what
know
you do
either,
with
yeah.
pure opium.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
not really sure
snort it.
either.
Or
I-
smoke it? I don't know.
That's what I was thinking, like smoking it.
But that's what the guy told us. He's like, oh, this is pure opium. And I remember him telling us that nobody does opium anymore. So we were like, oh, it's probably not worth anything. And then come to find out, like, that's what you use to make heroin. So it was the main ingredient. Yeah, it was worth so much money.
Oh my god. Did he ever like suspect that y'all took it from him?
No. I mean, we didn't even know the guy, really.
It's
He
just the guy that you
lived-
watched.
Yeah. He, like, lived across the street from my friend.
Holy
That
shit.
rule. How'd you know the weed plants were in there?
They weren't. There was no weed plants. We assumed there was weed plants because he was a Jamaican. We boarded up with
It was hard. It was much harder drugs.
Yeah, we got no weed out of it. I don't even think I got any of the $500 looking back, because it was 3 of us. I think they just split the money up, and I went home and I was like, that was fucking nuts.
You got a hog wild story, is what you got.
Yeah, I knew this would happen someday.
Was this like a one-time thing too, or did you and your friend like try to do this multiple times? Like now that you know
Not-
that this guy is kind of an easy mark.
Not to that guy.
Okay.
We did often steal things, but not like from people's houses that they were in. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, alright, so there's a lot of lakes in upstate New York, and it
Okay.
gets cold, so people are only on the lake houses in the winter.
Ah,
Or in the
okay.
summer, so you could go in there in the winter and like grab a 32-inch TV, and that's a big thing when you're 15. But yeah, it was just like dumb shit like that. And then stealing weed plants. I remember we found out that this time we did steal weed plants. We found out we did that a lot actually. But,
How easy are weed plants to steal?
dude, not hard. So if you download Google Earth and pay for it, if you get the free version of Google Earth, then you just get like a once a week update on what's happening, or like they update it however often.
Oh shit.
If you pay for it, they do a live update, and it updates maybe every hour or two, and it's just a new picture. So you can see where weed plants around.
Oh,
wow.
These people like carrying them on giveaway.
Well, it was people up there that we just assumed grew weed because, I don't know, it's a small town. People have a lot of land. You know who's a stoner. So you're like, that person's got to be growing weed. And you just go in Google Earth and like scroll in on their backyard.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did
So-
some fucking drug intel.
That's amazing.
Yeah. There was a lot of people. Dude, we stole weed from this one guy that sold weed to my dad. And I probably shouldn't be saying this one, but I don't care. This was mad long ago. This was so long ago. This is like 2011. This is 11 years ago. So
Dru Montana found dead in Philadelphia.
I don't even know if this guy's alive anymore. But
We hope not, dude. For the sake of you, we hope this guy's dead.
If you think he's talking about you, it's probably not you.
this is like before I knew like measurements of weed. But all I know is we had a ping pong table's worth of weed.
That is a lot of weed.
I mean, that's also including like the stalks and the roots and shit. But we had all these plants in my friend's van, and we got them back and threw them on a ping pong table, and it was a whole ping pong table's worth of weed.
Oh
saying,
my god.
That fucking rules.
I could sell you a ping pong for 800.
How much does a paddle go for these days? Holy
But
shit.
yeah, dude.
That's amazing.
I used to steal a lot of shit, and then I swear I was, for like 4 years of my life, like the last year of college and then like 2 years after, I was so unbelievably poor, and I was like, this is karma. Like every time I make money, I lose it, or like something happens, or yeah. And I swear I believe in karma for that reason. I try not to even steal from Walmart anymore.
You gotta pay your debts back.
Yeah, dude. To the Walmart guy.
Yeah, shit.
I give them candy when I walk through. I buy candy from other stores and put it in Walmart.
Hang your place.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking like villain origin story. It all started when we found the opium and the guy who was nodding out to him.
It sounds like he's living my name as Earl.
The opium was one of the final stages of it where I was like, this has gone too far. We took a lot of weed plants before
Holy
that.
shit.
What was your biggest score?
Probably the ping pong table.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty big.
Yeah. That was like a couple pounds of weed each, I think. Yeah, that was a lot of weed.
Holy shit.
That's fucking amazing. Do you ever steal anything, do you?
I'm trying to think. I think I stole like a rubber frog from a fucking Christian bookstore.
We're talking armed robberies here, dude. What do you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
Lincoln does not
I've
steal
never really
from.
stolen any drugs.
What's the biggest thing you've stolen, Paige?
One time you saw me steal that bottle of wine.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I like stealing from. That's generally my rule. Is like you're saying you won't do Walmart. I'm like I won't. I only steal from like corporations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get that. Yeah, I say I don't steal from Walmart with the, like, that sounds like I still steal from regular people. Which I don't. Actually,
Your morals are just all fucked up.
dude, it's weird because I swear up until maybe right before I started comedy, and then once I started comedy, I realized it more. But like everyone I grew up with, or like at least all my friends back then, had that mindset of like, who has weed that we can steal? Like that was our only goal on the weekend. Like find somebody, dude. All right, all right, fuck it. I'll tell this story too. All right, this one was kind of crazy. We told this guy, I didn't like this guy. First of all, let me offset it with this. He deserves this. This guy was a loser. But we told him that we could get him a pound of weed for like $2,400. And this is back when weed was like $3,000 a pound, $3,500 a pound. We're like, we can get you one for $2,400. And then we took his $2,400, went to my friend's car, told him that my friend put a gun on us and robbed us. And then he was like he was driving, so he was like, well, now we gotta chase him. And then we chased my friend driving for miles.
Oh my god.
And my friend was my other friend that was in the car with him was texting me. He's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I was like, just go fast. I don't know. But yeah.
Holy shit.
That's fucking crazy. Like a high speed chase.
But these were all
over weed.
But these were always. I always was dumb and did it with like 4 people, so I never made any money off it. We'd make like $400 each, and then spend.
Yeah.
We were also Xanned out of our minds. This was a lot of Xanax was in the equation.
It sounds like weed was a hot commodity back then.
Dude, it was. Now weed's so easy to find that it's ridiculous to think of. Oh yeah, but that's what I was getting at. So I always thought that, like, I always grew up thinking, like, people are trying to steal from you.
Mhm.
So I was always that person that was, like, if you were, like, where's your bathroom at? Can I use your bathroom? I'd be like, I'll follow you there. And then I realized, as I got older, I'm like, oh, people don't want to go in your room and ravage through your drawers when they're your friends. Stop being a fucking paranoid idiot. And, yeah.
You're thinking everyone's gonna steal from you because you're stealing from everyone.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. And then just surrounding yourself with people who also want to steal everything. It's a horrible mixture, dude. Not a good thing.
It's a vicious cycle.
I stole this big Freddy Krueger doll one time.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, from
See, these stories are good. These are like happy stories.
yeah. I was at like this house show in Harrisonburg, and it was all these like just fucking like indie fucking douchebags. Fucking like I hated them, dude. Just like I hated everyone there. And there's this like box like from the '80s Freddy Krueger doll, and I don't even know how I took it. I was just like blackout drunk, and I just like put it under my coat and just like walked it out.
Yo!
And this like random guy drove me home, and he was like, "What do you have there?" I'm like, "Oh, I found this."
This is some random house party. That's awesome.
I'm acting like it was like a beer that I took. I'm like, "Oh, I found it." It was like literally this doll.
Like it was a pack of cigarettes. Like.
Dude, I'd love if you tried to do that with just like a fucking like a bag of Coke or something like that.
Yeah, and then I sold that on eBay for $100.
Hell yeah.
Made $100. It's a good steal,
Dude, alright, so I actually do have a happy stealing story one time. I stole a Christmas tree my junior year of college.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I wanted a Christmas tree. This was also like fully Xanned out of my mind. Xanax caused me to do a lot of bad things.
You're a pillhead Charlie Brown. Just fucking stealing a Christmas tree.
Just kicking imaginary footballs. Like, what are you doing? Nah, but we had a saw, and I was like, "Yo, I want a Christmas tree." And then we just cut it out of somebody's front lawn. I remember driving by it the next day, and there was just a stump in the lawn, and I was like, that looks so bad now. It was one tree. It wasn't like a Christmas tree farm, it was just one tree.
Dude, that is really
farm.
funny.
Yeah.
You didn't even take their Christmas tree. You took an evergreen that they had in their yard.
It was also like 15 foot tall and like
Oh my
8 foot tall, so
God.
it was huge. I didn't realize how big it was till I got home.
Holy
Oh, that's so funny.
Did y'all decorate it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We decked it out. Christmas lights and everything.
And that one is heartwarming because you had a good Christmas.
Dude, the story ends with presents under the tree. You can't
Oh my
do it.
god.
Santa came through that year.
Yeah.
I love this idea too that the presents were already just there, and it's like, oh shit, I really wish I had a tree to go with these presents.
The presents are also just shit you stole.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wrench,
It's
nice.
just bead plants and a plate of opium. Where did all these things from my past life come back from?
Oh my god. Do like a fucking Zanny like Christmas Carol or something where you just like the Ghost of Christmas Past. It's just like the nodding out dude. Ghost of Christmas Present is just
Drew,
a fucking tree.
do you remember in 2011 when I overdosed and you didn't save me? I don't even care about the opium, I needed Narcan.
Also, it's not cool you assumed I had weed. It's information.
He just checks me on my racist fucking stereotype level. Why would a Jamaican not deal opium?
What I would love if there was this dude who just like had weird stereotypes. It's just like he gets in the house, he's just like, oh, typical plate of opium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone stereotypes, dude.
Yeah.
You guys definitely stereotyped your neighbors growing up.
Yeah.
You knew what they were into.
Yeah. 100%.
I had some hillbilly neighbors, dude. I loved them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They my one neighbor, Jim, He got married in his backyard.
Ah!
And it was literally people sit. They didn't even have chairs out for the wedding. People sat on coolers.
Dude, that rules a fucking backyard wedding.
Yeah, his wife had a broken leg at the wedding. Nobody knows why.
God,
They never addressed it. She's in a full cast walking in a soggy backyard. It was pretty good.
Yeah, we had like hillbilly family that we would see on like fucking like super redneck family when like we'd go to Tennessee for Thanksgiving and shit. There was this one uncle that like he was just like famous to us as kids because he like bootlegged the Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, he had a shaky fucking camera version of the Passion of the Christ.
Oh, Uncle George. Everyone knows him for his fucking 2005 rendering of Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ.
I mean, him and Mel Gibson probably had a lot in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the more you grow up, you find out your whole family was Mel Gibson. It's kind of crazy.
Holy
Just
shit.
leaving threatening voice messages.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I think we're good here. I think we're over an hour.
Yeah, great.
think
It's
it's
turning
been
into
all
the
wild.
Elden Ring watch party.
I know, dude. I'm fucking. What are we fighting? Mouse? Mice? Mice?
No, it does rule. I mean, Drew, thanks for being on.
Dude, thank you guys.
You brought on some
Yeah.
very hog wild stories.
Oh,
I
thanks,
appreciate
man.
it.
That's what I come here for.
Yeah, of course. We do plugs. You got anything to plug before we go?
Oh, hell yeah. Durag and the Deertag podcast. Check that out. And the If I Was Carly podcast. Check
Yes.
that out. It's good stuff. Sam produces Durag and the Deertag, so you fucking know it rules, dude.
That's right. She's the best producer in the biz.
In the
Top
fucking
shout
biz.
out.
That's right. Any plugs, D?
Oh yeah, Lisa has a single coming out in 2 weeks, March 15th. So check us out on Bandcamp, lisaband.bandcamp.gov, and yeah, check it out.
Is this really a government website? Is Lisa a fucking CIA operative?
Lisa's a state-subsidized band.
Lisa.
We do shows on the weekend and overthrow regimes in Central America.
Lisa performing live at Epstein's Island.
Yeah. They're 3-year-old women. They love it.
We're a little too medically advanced for us these days.
He'd be like, "Can you give me a massage?" I don't care. Then whatever.
We all know he likes his shit uncut.
All right, that's it, folks. Until next time.